Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and have a nice day everyone. My name is Ahmad Rashidi bin Suhaimi and today I will discuss about one of the metal in the periodic table which is tin or well known as stannum with the symbol of Sn. Tin is a chemical element with a symbol Sn that comes from Latin word stannum and the atomic number is 50. Tin, a silvery colored metal that characteristically has a faint yellow hue. Tin is soft enough to be cut with little force, and the bar of tin can be bent by hand with little effort. When bent, the so-called tin cry because of twinning in tin crystal. This trait is shared by indium, cadmium, zinc, and mercury in the solid state. Tin is a post-transition metal in group 14 of periodic table of elements. It is obtained chiefly from the mineral cassiterite, which contains titanium oxide (SnO). The first tin alloy used on a large scale was bronze, made of 1/8 tin and 7/8 copper, from as early as 3000 before Christ. After 600 before Christ, pure metallic tin was produced. Pewter, which is an alloy of 85 to 90% tin with remainder commonly consisting of copper, antimony, bismuth, and sometimes lead and silver, has been used for flatware since the Bronze Age. In modern time, tin is used in many alloys, most notably tin or lead soft solder, which are typically 60% of more tins, and in the manufacture of transparent electrically conducting film of indium tin oxide in optoelectronic application. Another large application is corrosion-resistant tin plating of steel. Because of low toxicity of inorganic tin, tin-plated steel is widely used for food packaging as tin cans. Cassiterite, the oxide from of tin, was most likely the original source of tin. Other tin ores are less common sulfide, such as stannite, that require more involved smelting process. Cassiterite often accumulates in alluvial channel as placer deposit because it is harder, heavier, and more chemically resistant than a accompanying granite. Cassiterite is usually black or dark in color, and this deposit can be easily seen in the word tin is shared among Germanic language and can be traced back to reconstructed Proto-Germanic tin O, connect with German Zinn, Swedish Ten, and Dutch tin. Now we moving on to the physical and chemical characteristics of tin. Tin are soft, malleable, ductile, and highly crystalline silvery white metal. When a bar of tin is bent, a crackling sound known like tin cry can be heard from the twinning of the crystal. Tin melt at about 232 degrees Celsius, the lowest in the group 40. The melting point is further lowered to 177.3 degrees Celsius from 11 nanometer particles. Alloying elements such as copper, antimony, bismuth, cadmium, and silver increase the hardness of tin. Tin easily form hard, brittle intermetallic phase that are typically undesirable. It does not mix into a solution with most metal and element, so tin does not have much solid solubility. Tin mixes well with bismuth, gallium, lead, thallium, and zinc, forming simple eutectic system. Tin becomes superconductor below 3.72 Kelvin and was one of the first superconductors to be studied. The Meissner effect, one of the characteristic features of superconductor, was first discovered in superconducting tin crystal. The chemical properties of tin resist corrosion from water but can be corroded by acid and alkalis. Tin can highly polish and is used as protective coat for other metals. A protective oxide preservation layer prevents other oxidation. Tin acts as catalyst triggering the chemical reaction of solution containing oxygen and helps it to increase the speed of the chemical reaction that results. Tin can be used in various applications such as tin plating. Tin plating bonds readily to iron and is used for coating lead, zinc and steel to prevent corrosion. Tin plate steel containers are widely used for food preservation and this forms a large part of market for metallic tin. A tin plate canister for preserving food was first manufactured in London in 1812. Speakers of British English call them tins, while speakers of American English call them cans or tin cans. One derivation of such use is the slang term tinny or tinny, meaning can of beer in Australia. The tin whistle is so called because it was mass-produced first in tin plate steel. Copper cooking vessels such as saucepan and frying pan are frequently lined with a tin plating of steel since the combination of acidic foods with copper can be toxic. Tin also can be used as specialized alloy. Tin in combination with other elements form a wide variety of useful alloy. Tin is most commonly alloyed with copper. Pewter is 85 to 99% tin. Bearing a metal has a higher percentage of tin as well. Bronze is mostly copper with 12% tin, while the addition of phosphorus yield called bronze. Bell metal is also a copper tin alloy containing 22% tin. Tin has sometimes been used in coinage because copper is often the major metal in such coins, sometimes including zinc. This could be called bronze or brass alloy. The niobium tin compound is commercially used in coin in superconducting magnet for its high critical temperature, which is 18 Kelvin, and the critical magnetic field. A superconducting magnet weighing as little as 2 kg can produce the magnetic field of a conventional electromagnet weighing tons. A small percentage of tin is added to zirconium alloy for the cladding of nuclear fuel. Most metal pipes in a pipe's organ are a tin or lead alloy with 50-50 as the most common composition. The proportion of tin in the pipe defines the pipe's tone since the tin has desirable tonal resonance. When a tin or lead alloy cools, the lead phase solidifies first, then when the eutectic temperature is reached, the remaining liquid form or the layered tin or lead eutectic structure, which is shiny, contrasts with the lead phase, produce mottled or spotted effect. This metal alloy is referred to as spotted metal. Major advantage of using tin for pipe includes its appearance, workability, and resistance to corrosion. Tin also can be used as PVC stabilizer. The major commercial application of organotin compound is in stabilization of PVC plastic. In the absence of such stabilizer, PVC rapidly degrades under light, heat, and oxygen, resulting in discolored, brittle product. Tin scavenges labile chloride ion, which would otherwise strip HCl from the plastic material. Typical tin compounds such as carboxylic acid derivative of dibutylene chloride, such as the dilaurate. That's all the application and the history about the tin. That's all from me. Thank you and enjoy this video.